Everything was going perfectly fine this morning until the bus pulled up, and then the school cants kicked in. If you've been following along, you know we've been working on the school cants or school refusal for about a week since school got back in. The first few days of the week were super rough, and then we had a couple really good days, and now they are back. If you want to see my previous tips, look at School Cants 1 and School Cants 2. So this morning I did everything I could when the bus pulled up in the moment to try and get him out the door and onto the bus. And it got to the point where I could tell we were just dysregulating him more, and I didn't want to pick him up and like put him on the bus. And that just didn't feel right to me. And so I just said to the bus driver, hey, it's okay, I'll take him. And so we took a step back, we regulated, and I drove him to school. While I was driving him to school, I did the same thing we did the other day. I let him pick the music. We got there a little bit early because we left pretty much right after the bus did. And so I let him listen to music in the car. We talked about why school is hard. We talked about the fact that it's Friday. We talked about our weekend plans. And then when we tried to get out of the car, he started to protest a little bit. And I just reminded him, hey, buddy, it's a half day. The bus will pick you up, and then I will be home shortly after that. And then he remembered that it's pizza night, and he said, oh, Friday's pizza night. And I said, yep. And then he was like, fine, I guess I'll go to school. And we walked in, and he seemed okay from there. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because the school cants and your child's nervous system in general is going to fluctuate. So you're going to have really hard days, you're going to have really good days. And a lot of parents, when they look at things like this, they want to get rid of the school refusal or school cants. And that's not really the goal. The goal here is to help your child recognize and take care of their nervous system so that as they grow up, they'll be able to manage and meet the demands of the world. And some days are harder than others. And Friday is usually really hard. I'm really tired. It's hard for me to get out of bed and do the things I need to do. So I totally understand why it's hard for my son. So if you're going through something like this and it feels like the progress is you make progress and then you take a few steps back and then you make progress and then take a few steps back, you're doing everything right. That is how it's supposed to be. And it's more important to teach your child how to manage the ups and downs of their nervous system than it is to teach them to just comply and get up and go to school. That life lesson will last longer, I promise you.